Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Let's wait for Mausami to join. Were you able to do the exercises, Yogesh? All the
Yeah, ma'am.
exercises.
Yes. Uh,
All the exercises
uh,
that were given in today's this thing checklist.
yeah.
Yesterday's checklist.
No, actually, not all the exercise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going
Uh,
to share my screen. Tell me if you have finished this one. Okay.
okay.
Have you finished this one? Exercise number 5. No.
No.
Okay, start doing it then. Okay, there are two options given. You have to select one option from the two. Okay, you have written the sentence structures already on Friday, so you should have the sentence structures. Look at the sentence structures and solve. Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
Yes. How was your weekend?
It's good, ma'am.
It was good. Okay,
It was good.
great, great.
Uh, where can I find this in checklist? Uh,
Uh, in the checklist, it is given as complete the exercise number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the worksheet. The black and white part. I have highlighted that, no? So it is there as a link also.
okay.
And I have already given you the access to unit 2. Okay? So you should be able to access it. I'm going to mute you, okay? There is a little background noise at your side, Yogesh. Thank you, thank you. Tell me once you're done, okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Tell me the exercise. Tell me the answers.
Yes. Uh,
Uh-huh.
what does second one is he works for a departmental store. He is a store manager.
No, no. Read the whole sentence properly. First, from where the Tom starts.
Okay. Tom said, what does your husband does exactly?
No. What does your husband do exactly? डज हो गया ना, हेल्पिंग वर्ब वाला डज हो गया, राइट. डू मेन वर्ब है यहाँ पर, उसको हम एस नहीं लगाएंगे वापस,
Okay.
बिकॉज डज में हमने ऑलरेडी एस लगा दिया है. राइट, वी डिस्कस दैट ना. डज आया तो फिर जो सेकंड
Okay.
वर्ब आएगा उसको हम एस वगैरह कुछ नहीं लगाएंगे. ओके.
Okay.
यस, ग्रेट.
Okay. Liz said he works for a departmental store. He's a store manager.
वेरी गुड.
Tom said, how does he likes it?
लाइक्स क्यों वापस, लाइक.
Like it.
लाइक इट. हाउ डज ही लाइक इट. ओके. डज है क्वेश्चन में, वापस वर्ब के साथ में एस नहीं आएगा, रिमेंबर
Okay.
दैट.
Okay. 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 Liz said it's an interesting job. He likes it very much.
वेरी गुड.
But he works long hours. And what do you do? I'm a
करेक्ट.
student. I study architecture. Oh, really? Where do you go to school? I go to Lincoln Lincoln University. My girlfriend goes there too. Really? What does she study? She studies hotel management. That sounds interesting.
वेरी गुड. Easy? Okay, great. Just remember that with verb, whenever we make questions, we don't use s with verb again. Okay, because we are using the
Okay.
word does. Now, go to the part that you can see on the screen. Okay, yeah. Page number 16 of the PDF.
Page number 60.
Exercise
Okay.
E of the vocabulary.
Okay. E section.
Correct. You can see on the screen now the same section you are in,
Yeah.
right? Match the verbs
Okay.
on the left with the nouns or phrases on the right to make the right expressions. So here we are practicing a vocabulary that we use generally in work setting. Okay.
Okay.
So if I say attend, we attend meetings, correct? We attend meetings. So same way, you have to try connecting all the other verbs with the right phrases given on the right.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, it's very easy for you. Just do it quickly.
Okay. Okay. I will.
Yeah. Done?
Still online.
Okay, tell me the answers quickly.
Okay. I attend customer complaint.
Attend a customer complaint. No, attend meetings. I already gave you the answer. Now we attend meetings.
Okay.
We attend meetings. Okay. Next,
Okay.
two, deal with
Deal with customer complaints.
customers' complaints. Customers' complaints.
Customers complaints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do overtime. Do overtime.
We do a lot of paperwork. Sorry. We do a lot of
Okay.
paperwork. We do a lot
We
of
do a lot of it.
paperwork.
But ma'am, I get a lot of paperwork. That is also correct.
I get a lot of paperwork. Rather than using that, you can do a lot of paperwork. Okay, it's like a part of your job. When you say I get a lot of paperwork, that means आपको दिया जाता है बहुत सारा paperwork. Okay,
Uh,
but आपका काम में अगर वो involved है कि आप paperwork करना ही involved है, so you will say I do a lot of paperwork.
okay.
So it changes the meaning
Okay.
basically. Okay. That is why these
Okay.
verbs become important क्योंकि ये verb जैसे हम change करते हैं meaning sentence का change हो जाता
Okay.
है.
On 350 euro per hour.
Earn correct 350 per hour.
Uh, I get uh,
Mm-hmm.
job satisfaction.
Actually, the answer is D. I get lot of customers. 5D.
Custom.
Get customers.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I meet the common department.
Meet the
Count
accounts
department.
department. Correct. Again,
I
run the account department.
run
Accounts
account
department.
department.
Run account department
Okay.
क्यों कि मैं चलाता हूँ accounts department. That's what you're
Mm,
trying to say.
okay.
Okay, over here. Next, last one.
Uh,
8.
I work overtime.
Very good. Correct. You got it now. Right? That is how it is supposed to be used. Now, remember these verbs, okay, when you are talking on daily basis. Now, go to exercise number F. Next page. F.
Okay.
Okay, the one you can see on the screen also. Try doing this one now. Now, here the sentences have been given in the first part. Okay, you have to use the verbs
Okay.
which are given on the right and you have to rephrase the sentence. Paraphrase, rephrase, you could say.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you could use some other words along with it to fill in the sentence
Okay.
to make it grammatically correct.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
Done?
Yes, learn.
Okay, give
Uh,
me the
first,
answers.
first one is responsible for the production department. Then he is in charge of the production department.
He's in charge of the production department. Very good, correct.
Uh, in my job, I have to visit client at their workplace.
Hmm.
My work involves visit client at their workplace.
Visiting clients at their workplace. My job na in first also it's used as job. My job involves visiting clients at their workplace.
Okay, my job. Uh, I my work involves visit client at their workplace.
Visiting,
Is it
ing,
correct?
visiting.
Visiting. Okay. Okay. Visiting. Okay. She retired early and went to live on island. She took her retirement and went to live on an island.
She took a retirement. She took an early retirement. She took an early retirement and went to live on an island. That should be your answer.
Okay. I earn 25,000 euro a year. My income is 25,000 a year.
Correct.
She would prefer a job with regular working hours. She would prefer 9 to 5 job.
Very good. Very easy.
She gets 25,000 euro from his teaching job and another 10,000 euro from writing. His total income is 35,000 euro.
Very good. Understood how to use these words?
Yes, yes.
These are some of the words that we use in work setting every day, right? So that is why they become important. All the other exercises and vocabulary exercise, do it on your own. They are very, very easy. So we won't do it in the class. They don't require my help, okay? They're very easy.
Okay, okay.
Just do it, but it's for your vocabulary. Some of them are very, very easy, so but still do it, okay? Now let's move to the
Okay.
uh, part that we have to cover today. Today's part is very, very easy. We are looking at prepositions of time. So it's not a very big grammar topic as such, and even the conversation is very, very simple. Okay, on the screen you can see we have
Okay.
Karen and Ali. Sorry, Kevin and Ali. Okay, they are meeting each other for the
Seven,
like they have seen each other frequently, but they are conversing for the first time. So let's see what they are talking about. I want you to read the conversation.
okay. So, Kevin said, so do you usually come to gym in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, I do usually come here at 10. Kevin said, really? What time do you do? What time do you go to work? Oh, I work in the afternoon. I start work at 5. Wow, that's late. When do you get home at night? I usually get home at midnight. Kevin said, midnight? That's late. What do you do exactly? I'm a chef.
Chef,
I'm a chef.
chef.
I'm a chef.
No,
Sure.
sh, chef.
I'm a chef.
Very good.
I work at Pink Elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin said, that's my favorite restaurant, by the way. I'm Kevin.
Very good. Pink Elephant is the name of the restaurant. Okay. So
Okay.
they're talking
Okay.
to each other. He asks her, Kevin asks her, what do you, what, do you usually come to the gym in the morning? So here she says, yes, I do. So usually 10 o'clock is the work timing, right? So that is why
Okay.
he's surprised that he asks, what time do you go to work then?
Oh,
Then she says, I work in the afternoon. I start work at 5. 5 is not actually supposed to be afternoon, it's supposed to be evening, but she is saying afternoon over here. So that's fine. So he says,
okay.
wow, that is late. Of course, that's late, right? So we all would be surprised that if someone is going to work so late. Then he asks, what time do you get home then? Then she says, I usually get home at Midnight. At
Like,
midnight. What do we mean by
okay,
midnight?
it's 12.
Mm-hmm. 12 at night. 12 a.m. Midnight
12
is an
at night.
exact time. Okay, it's not a duration. It's an exact time. 12
Okay,
at night. That is your
12,
midnight. And noon, if I say noon, that is your 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So
12
if
p.m. Okay.
so if I say let's meet at noon, that means 12 p.m. Exact time hai ye dono bhi. Okay, midnight bhi or noon bhi. So you have to be sure about that. It's not a duration. Okay, or it's not a part of the day. Okay, next. I am a chef. Uh, what do you do exactly? That's what he asks. So she says, I am a chef. I work at the Pink Elephant. And he says, it's my favorite restaurant. And then he is introducing himself. So, of course, when we go to the gym,
Okay.
yes, we usually meet people like lot of time, but we don't speak to them, correct? Or we speak to them, but we don't introduce ourselves. So here he is introducing himself for the first time. Now we are going to listen to the same conversation, and then we are going to listen to the next part of the conversation also. Okay?
Okay.
What time does Kevin get up? Start work.
One second. One second.
Work at the Pink Elephant. Oh, I walk.
Morning.
Yeah.
Listen and
It starts from here. Okay? Focus.
practice.
So, do you usually come to the gym in the morning?
Yeah, I do. I usually come here at 10 o'clock.
Really? What time do you go to work?
Oh, I work in the afternoon. I start work at 5.
Wow, that's late. When do you get home at night?
I usually get home at midnight.
Midnight? That is late. What do you do exactly?
I'm a chef. I work at the Pink Elephant.
That's my favorite restaurant. By the way, I'm Kevin.
Okay.
Page 11.
Okay? Now we listen to the next part of the conversation. Here you have to focus on the question: what time does Kevin get up, and what time does he start work? Okay?
Okay.
11, Exercise 7, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What time does Kevin get up? Start work.
And what about you, Kevin? What's your day like?
Well, right now I'm in school, so I just have a part-time job. But I'm pretty busy. I get up at 6 o'clock on weekdays. I have class from 7 to 9, and then I come here to the gym. I work from 11 to 2. Then I have classes in the afternoon.
So where do you work?
At the Hungry Student restaurant near the university. I'm a dishwasher.
Really? Say, do you want to work at the Pink Elephant?
So what time does he start? What time does he get up?
At 6.
At say the full sentence. Answer in full sentence.
He gets up at 6 o'clock.
Very good. And what time does he start work?
Uh, Actually, he is a student.
Mm-hmm.
He has a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
7 to, actually, I didn't remember.
Okay. I'll play that part again. Just a minute.
Busy. I get up at 6 o'clock on weekdays. I have class from 7 to 9, and then I come here to the gym. I work from 11 to 2. Then I
Did you get the answer?
Yeah.
What time does he
He has
start
a class
work?
at, he has a class 7 to 9, and uh, he has a part-time job around 11 to 2 p.m.
Question is, what time does he start work? How will you answer that question?
He he start their work. He has
Starts.
a
He starts work at
uh,
at 11. Say the full answer again. He starts work at 11. Say it.
he start his work at 11.
Starts. S S. Simple
He
present
starts.
tense. Again.
Okay. He start start his work at 11.
एस वापस स्किप कर दिया आपने, वापस.
He start he starts his work at 11.
Very good. Understood? That is how you'll answer. So
Yeah.
you have to just cater to the question. Okay, बाकी सारा information आपने दिया, it's good, but when you're answering the question, just cater to the question. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, that becomes very, very important. Now, over here, as I told you, we have prepositions of time. Now, what do we mean by prepositions? Prepositions are the words which we use to relate one part of the sentence to another part of the sentence. Correct? Now, we have three types of prepositions mainly: prepositions of time, prepositions of position, and prepositions of direction. Prepositions of time
Okay.
is something that we are going to look at today. Prepositions of direction and prepositions of position we are going to look later in the units that we have. Okay, so when do we use prepositions of time? Whenever we are talking about time, of course. Correct?
Okay.
So we have words like at, on, in, before, until, after. All these types of words are used to talk about time. Now let's look at them one by one. At is used to talk about exact time. Whenever we talk about exact time, that is when we use at. For example, our class starts at 9.
Right.
Our class starts at 9. Right? So we will use at. अराउंड, अराउंड जैसे हम आसपास बोलते हैं, करेक्ट. 8 के आसपास मिलते हैं, 9 के आसपास मिलते हैं, करेक्ट. सो इन इंग्लिश आई विल से लेट्स मीट अराउंड 9.
Right.
लेट्स मीट अराउंड 9. सो इट्स नॉट एन एग्जैक्ट टाइम. जब हम आसपास में बोलते हैं तब we will say around. So usually when we meet our friends, we don't meet at a particular time, correct? So I can say let's meet around 9, or our class will end around 10 o'clock. Will it exactly end at 10 o'clock? Not really. Sometimes it might get extended, sometimes we might finish early. Correct? So I will say our class will end around 10 o'clock. Then we have the word until. Until मतलब उस time तक. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना उस time तक. So same way we have until. Our class will be until 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay? I sleep until 8 o'clock. That is how I will say it. Until मतलब उस time तक, up to that point of
Okay.
time. Okay? The time that I am mentioning after it. Then I have the word before. Before मतलब पहले, after मतलब बाद में. Our class will end before 10 o'clock. Our class will end after 10 o'clock. Okay? So we
Okay.
usually use these expressions with time. Okay? हम कोई time mention करते हैं and उसके साथ में ये words use करते हैं. Okay? Now, in.
Okay.
In is used to talk about parts of days. जैसे कि in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. In the
Okay.
morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Now
And
only night has an exception. Night के साथ में हम at use करते हैं. I will say at night. I will send you the
okay.
notes at night. Okay, in the night नहीं बोलेंगे हम.
Okay.
Now same way with months and even with years we use in. I will say in the month of May, in September, in November. That is how I will say. Okay? उसके बाद में आता है हमारा ईयर. In 2020, in 2021. ऐसे करके हम बोलेंगे. Okay? So we use in with these words, with these phrases basically. Then we have the word on. On is used with days. On Friday, on Monday, on Tuesday. On Tuesday we have a holiday, or we have a holiday on Tuesday. That is how I will say the sentence. Okay? Same way जब हम weekdays and weekends बोलते हैं तभी भी हम on use करेंगे.
Fine.
Okay? On weekend, on weekdays. Weekdays मतलब Monday to Friday, we know that, and Saturday Sunday is our weekends. Correct?
Okay.
Yes. Now another confusion that people do is when they are supposed to use from, when they are supposed to use for, and when they are supposed to use since. That is one confusion that people take up. Okay, or come up with. From is used for duration of time.
Okay.
Okay, duration of time. So I will say uh, I will take your class from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Or our हमारा क्लास विल बी फ्रॉम 9 o'clock टिल 10 o'clock. सो फ्रॉम जो है वो हमेशा टू या टिल के साथ में यूज होता है एंड वी टॉक अबाउट वन टाइम टू अनदर टाइम.
Okay.
Okay. Same way we have the word since.
Okay.
Okay. Since हम कब यूज करते हैं? When some action is going on, okay, and that action is going on till the time of mom, like till the time we are speaking. One action started in the past and we are still doing that action. That is when I will say since. For example, I have been talking continuously since 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I
I
have
have
been
this.
I have been talking continuously since 9 o'clock. राइट. तो मैं बोल रही हूँ कि एक एक्शन पास्ट में चालू हुआ, अभी भी चल रहा है, तब आई
अभी
विल
चल
यूज
रहा.
सिंस. ओके. दैट इज समथिंग दैट वी हैव टू रिमेंबर. देन we have the word for. For is again used for period of time, duration. I have been in Pune for 10 years. Now, what people make mistake over here is they say I have been in Pune since 10 years. That is
Yes.
incorrect English. Okay, we don't say since 10 years. हम since start time of the year बोल, like
Okay.
start time of that action बोलेंगे. For example, 10 years बोल रही हो तो 2014 में start हुआ है action. Correct. I have been in Pune since 2014. Okay, or I will say
Okay.
I have been in Pune for 10 years.
For
Okay,
okay.
that is the difference we have to remember. For or since इन दोनों में difference है and they can't be interchanged. सिंस हमेशा स्टार्ट टाइम के साथ में यूज होता है वेन एवर द एक्शन इज कंटिन्यूड अप टू द मोमेंट ऑफ टाइम. जब तक हम बात करें तब तक वो
Okay.
एक्शन कंटिन्यू हो रहा है. एंड यस, दैट इज नेसेसरी दैट एक्शन शुड बी ऑनगोइंग व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग.
Okay.
ओके, मतलब खत्म, पास्ट में खत्म हुआ वो एक्शन नहीं चाहिए. I know, very funny rule, but at least remember that, like, it's very difficult to remember all these things. Just remember that whenever we are using since, we will talk about the start period of that action, start time of that action. Okay, but if
Okay.
we are using duration of time कि कितने टाइम से हम वो काम कर रहे हैं, तो हम for यूज करेंगे. ठीक है. अगेन for और since हम आगे जब tenses पढ़ेंगे तब हम वापस उसको देखेंगे. ठीक है. So don't get confused
Okay.
as of now. बट रिमेंबर कि इसको मिसयूज ना करो, आप मिस्टेक्स ना करो. नाउ लेट्स डू द एक्सरसाइज, वेरी इजी एक्सरसाइज दैट वी हैव टुडे.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
here you just have to circle the correct answer. Okay, or you can just underline also, or just write it down also. Do you want to write down the rules or you got it?
and wait, I will write.
हाँ, क्विकली राइट इट डाउन. और मैंने फॉर और सिंस का भी बताया, वो भी लिख के निकालो आप.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Start doing the exercise.
Okay. Uh,
First write down all the answers, then you can tell me the answers. Done?
yes. Wait. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me the
I
answers. Hmm.
I get up at I get up at 6 on weekdays.
Weekdays. Very good.
I have lunch at 11:30 on Monday.
Hmm.
I have little snack around 10 at night.
Very good.
On Friday, I leave school early.
Very good.
I, I stay I stay up before
Until,
1 a.m.
until. I stay up until.
Okay,
उस time तक. I stay up until 1 o'clock on weekends.
on weekends. I
Hmm.
sleep around noon on Sunday.
Okay. Around until दोनों आ सकते हैं. Depend आप कब उठ रहे हो और कब सो रहे हो. Okay. Both are correct.
Sleep until
Yes.
noon. Okay. Around noon. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know madam.
Now the last part that we have. C. Take turns asking and answering these questions. Okay, I'm going to ask you questions. You have to try answering them. Which days do you get up early and which days do you get up late?
Okay. Which days do you get up?
Hmm. So
Take
you
it.
have to answer about yourself.
Day do you get up? Okay. I usually get up around 6:30
Hmm.
uh, on uh, a weekday and
Weekdays. Weekdays.
around 7:30 on a weekend.
Weekends. Because it's a continuous, like you're doing that action again and again. Huh? So you're talking about all the weekends and all the weekdays. Like every year, every week. Correct? So you will say weekdays and weekends. Hmm. What is something you do before 8 in the morning? What is something you do before 8 in the morning?
Uh, uh, I get up at 6:30 and then after go for the bath around 7 and I take my breakfast
Mm-hmm.
and read newspaper.
Okay.
So that is the activity that uh, I do before 8 in the
Very good.
morning.
Very good. That is, these are few things. These are few things that I do before 8 in the morning. What is something
Okay.
you do on Saturday evenings?
Saturday evening. In the Saturday evening, I go to the park with my daughter.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And, sometimes I go to my friend's home
Friends home?
or relatives' home
Okay.
on Sunday,
On
on
Sunday.
Saturday,
Saturdays.
on
Okay.
Saturday evening.
Okay. What do you do only on Sundays? ऐसा क्या चीज़ है जो आप संडे को ही सिर्फ करते हो? What do you do only on Sundays?
Yeah, usually I go to the temple on Sunday morning.
Okay. Which temple?
Uh, uh, there is a temple our Devi Ma.
Okay. Okay.
That is located in city of Vadodara.
Oh wow. Great. Great. Okay, great. So we are done with the unit for today. You have the reading part after this. Oh, we have listening task to do. Sorry, my bad. Reading part, you will be doing it for homework. We'll finish the listening part quickly. Okay, here you have to listen to daily schedules of Greg, Megan, and Laurie. Greg,
Okay.
Megan, and Laurie. Now, Greg and Megan have a very usual schedule, okay, but Laurie has a little different schedule, so make sure you listen to her perfectly, like properly. Okay, I'll play the audio. You have to note down all the information about them. Okay, you,
Page
you have to note down what job they do, then you have to note down what time they
Okay.
get up, you have to note down what time they get home, and what time they go to bed. Okay,
Greg,
Megan and Laurie. I will play the
Lauren.
audio. Yep.
Wait a minute.
12, exercise
Sorry.
Job.
What time,
That's what.
what is their job, what time they get up, what time do they get home, and what time do they go to bed.
Okay.
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 is
Okay.
10, listening. Daily schedules. Part A. Listen to Greg, Megan, and Lori talk about their daily schedules. Complete the chart.
What do you do, Greg?
I'm a mechanic.
Oh, yeah? So, what are your work hours like?
They're okay. I work in the mornings and afternoons. I get up around 6 a.m. and I work from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. I get home pretty early, about 4 p.m. I go to bed at 10. And what do you do, Megan?
Well, I'm a receptionist. It's a regular 9 to 5 office job, so I get up at 7 a.m. and get home around 6 p.m. That's okay, though, because I like to go out at night. I go to bed around midnight on weekdays.
What about you, Lori?
Well, my hours are a bit different. I'm a nurse. I start work at 11 o'clock at night. I work until 7 a.m.
Wow! So, what time do you get up?
I get home at 8 and go to bed at about 8:30, and I sleep until 4 p.m.
And what do you do in the evenings?
Oh, you know. I have dinner, watch TV, see friends. It's a great schedule for me.
Okay, did you get all the information?
Yes.
Tell me about Greg.
Uh, uh, Greg is a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, get up early in the
he
morning
gets
at
up
6
he
a.m.
gets up at
Yeah.
he gets up at the phrases are
He
given over
gets up
there.
at
Okay, you have to just use those phrases.
okay. He gets up at 6 a.m. and
Mm-hmm.
he work from 6 a.m. sorry, from 7 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
He gets home at around 4 p.m. and
Mm-hmm.
go to the bed, goes to the bed at 10,
Goes to the bed at 10. Goes.
10 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
And
Megan.
Megan, she's a receptionist. She gets up,
Receptionist. Receptionist.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, he gets up at 7 a.m. He works from 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm. She
Uh,
है मेगन
he
she
gets,
है ये नहीं है she
yeah,
female.
he works from 9 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets home at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and she goes to the bed at midnight.
Very good. Lorry.
And then Lori is a nurse. She uh, uh, she works from 11 night to 7 a.m. in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets home at 8 a.m. in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets to the bed at 12 noon, 12 at noon.
No, I think she gets to goes to bed at 8:30. One second, na. I'm going to play that part
Okay.
again.
Hours are a bit different. I'm a nurse. I start work at 11 o'clock at night. I work until 7 a.m.
Wow. So, what time do you get up?
I get home at 8 and go to bed at about 8:30.
8:30. She goes to bed at
Okay.
8:30. क्योंकि वो
She goes
नाइट
to the bed
शिफ्ट
at
करती है ना तो तुरंत आती है तुरंत सो
night shift.
जाती है like she eats dinner and she goes to sleep I guess breakfast for
Okay.
her not dinner actually breakfast for her
Okay.
and she goes to sleep immediately okay understood
Okay. Understood.
but you were able to grasp it in first go so that's a good thing uh, because many people who do this exercise for the first time they get confused with Laurie's schedule because it's a little different schedule we are not used to these kind of schedules so that is the reason